Hi, I'm Chris Smith, Platform Product Manager here at Perfect Sense. In today's demo, we're covering a feature that highlights the agility and speed of the Brightspot platform and makes editors and designers' lives easier. That feature is our InDesign integration. This feature supports the digital-to-print workflow of newsrooms and allows for collaborative editing between InDesign users and Brightspot users. For this, let's open up InDesign. Alright, you'll see that I have InDesign loaded up, and over here to the right is the Brightspot plugin. So the plugin is meant to be used in conjunction with the InDesign document. Essentially, it's a conduit that maps Brightspot content to a template that the newsroom regularly uses. Here I have a mock-up template that could be used as the front page of a newspaper. So you can see it supports multiple stories. We have 3 here with text and images. If I scroll down to the second page, you can see that story 2 overflows here on the left, and story 1 overflows here into this frame on the right. Alright, so let me actually load up the template we will be using, and I'll log in to the plugin. This allows me to access Brightspot content in order to import into the template. Alright, so at this point of the publishing process, I, the designer, want to create the InDesign document with some articles so I can start reviewing the layout and getting it ready for print. So to do that, let me just go ahead and create a newspaper InDesign document. And it prompts me to give it a name. The name that I give here is what's going to show up for the InDesign document object within Brightspot for editors. So I'll type this in as our June publication, x22, and then I'll pick some stories to import. Do 10 ways, story about Barack Obama, and if I had the magnifying glass, I'll get the full set of features of Brightspot search. So if I want to do a more targeted search for a story with a specific author or tags, I can do so here. Now I'll just pick this article, Consumers Should Know Best Prices for Prescriptions. And I'll hit design. So worth noting, this InDesign document object, like other objects within Brightspot, is exposed to workflow. So if you have specific workflows you want to follow for approval processes in the content production workflow, you'll be able to set those up. So I'll hit design. When I hit design, now it's actually importing the articles into the template, and it's asking me to save locally. So I'll go ahead and do that. Save it. So you can see 3 stories have came in. This one's over here. It's came in with text and images. If I scroll down, you can see the Barack Obama stories over here to the left, and we have this other story here to the right regarding scams. If you look closely, you can see that the styling has came in as well. So now I can make some changes. I'll go ahead and make a change to the headline here. Instead of this year, I'll just say it's 2019. And here I'll add 2019. And then I'll just make a removal right there. And heck, why don't I just update this image here as well. I like this one. I'll save. So now you can see it's updated over here to the right in our plugin, and it's showing the difference. So it's showing the diff of the version that I have here in the InDesign and the version that's within Brightspot that I created when I imported our articles into the template. So since I know these changes are all mine, the designer, I'll just pick my changes. Now it says InDesign. I'll scroll down. I'll pick this change. Pick that change. And I'll change the image as well. And I hit workflow. We'll say, made a few changes to 2 stories and added image. And then I'll send it. Alright, so what I've just done is made changes, and then I've synced that over to the Brightspot version of this. So let's actually jump over to Brightspot. I'll log in as a different user. Now I'll look for the document I've created. And there it is, June publication, created by Chris. So open that up. It's also worth noting that we do keep a reference of the online, the digital article that we pulled into create this template. So the changes we're making here are specific to the InDesign document and do not affect the digital articles. So if I go down here, I look at story one headline, you can see I've updated that. So before it was scanned this year, now it's already 2019. That change has been made here. We'll go down to the body, and okay, you can see there's a prompt here that says that this field is overset by like 3,000 characters. So this gives the editorial team the notion that, hey, we actually might need to update this piece of content. So I might want to see, okay, well, what does it look like, and how does that affect the story? So I'll hit over here to preview, where we generate a PDF of the InDesign document from InDesign. So this better helps the editorial team collaborate. So I'll see that it's story 1, 10 ways. Okay, it looks okay. Go over here, and okay, it gets cut off at 6. I don't see 10 ways. I only see maybe six ways. So in that case, I'll just go ahead and update that, send it back to the designer. So I'll go here at 7, and I'll remove all of that. Alright, that looks good. I'll go up to my headline, and I'll delete that. 6 ways. And you know what? Let me just bold it too. Put it back to workflow. Updated 10 ways to 6 ways. Now send it to design. Great, so that change I sent straight over to design. So let's actually check that out in InDesign. And there it is, instantaneously there. So I'll be able to just go ahead and pull those in. Alright, that's all I have for today. Until next time.